to another episode from the Ludic SMP. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Today we start episode 14. I can't believe we're that far in already. And as you guys are pretty well aware, I took quite a significant break after the last episode because it was Christmas and New Year, and I've been suffering from long COVID, and I've really not been feeling very well. So I'm feeling a bit better now, which is fantastic, and I am ready to carry on working and recording and hopefully get some streams out as well. That'd be kind of cool. But for today, we are over here, and we are, well, I've been doing some smelting of stuff between episodes, and I quickly realized this is just not going to cut it. We need something better. So what we're going to do is rip this lot out of here, and I thought I could use mushrooms as fuel. Apparently not anymore. Rude. I've got pocket space for all this junk. I don't think I have. No, I definitely don't, do I? Alright, then let's dump all that in there. And we'll come back for that in just a tick. But what I've got in here is this shulker box right here, which is full of most of what we're going to need to build ourselves a super smelter. So that is what we're going to do to start off today. It also means we're going to be having a new build, and hopefully we'll have space, hello zombie, to have our mine entrance within the same build as our super smelter. So I've done the prep work out here, as I said before. The super smelter is going to kind of go on this side. And of course, the mine entrance is on this side, and it's all be inside the one building with any luck. So let me crack on. Let me get a bit started up on here and see how we get on. Alrighty, after some time and some figuring, I have actually got this thing fully built. Now, I didn't want to bore you with me figuring out how to put the furnaces in, so we got a decent amount of space and got all 64 furnaces in. You notice I've also got 4 hopper lines coming back into the central chest. That gives me 16 hoppers for each, or 16 furnaces for each hopper line, which actually works out really nicely. And if I haven't got any of these right now, but if I turn these on, they both set off quite comfortably, and they'll both go all the way around. Hit the blocks over here nicely and nicely, and then go all the way back over to our starting point, which is perfect. That block I don't need. And there we go. Nice, nice. Now all I've got to do is finish putting this floor in place, put in something to start up going into the mine, and then put a build around it, which is going to take me a bit of time. Also, I need to make sure the door for this place is about here. So I need to take this out here so we can put our door in there. So let me crack on. Let me figure out how we could design this build, because I want something kind of similar to that one and that one, but not exactly the same. So let me crack on. I'm probably going to live stream this. Might even go over on Twitch to do this. So head over to twitch.tv/TLegendGaming, and I'll catch you guys over there. Okay, I'm just clearing away some of these trees around the back here, and I just found a rather interesting bug. Now, it's not the axe or anything like that, but when I'm holding an apple, it doesn't actually appear in my offhand when I'm in first person. But then when I try and punch something, it takes up my entire screen. It's a really weird bug. It doesn't do it with anything else. Everything else appears in the offhand, as you can see. Apples do not appear in my hand. I don't quite know what to make of this bug. It's a bit weird. It also is a bit... yeah, it's almost... makes my eyes feel funny. Don't like it. Also, hi zombie. Hi, what do you want? To make you feel weird as well? Probably. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Alrighty, after a successful stream, we got a nice looking build. Hello, I'm in a cage. Help, I'm in a cage! I'm not. That's the mine entrance I put in as well. I decided to make it a little bit separated from everything else. I didn't decide to decorate too much down the staircase because it's too much effort to decorate all the way down the staircase. But yeah, this thing's looking pretty good. We've now got a 64 furnace array in our base, which is fantastic. It means I can smelt 64 on the same thing all at the same time, which is beautiful. And this building is looking pretty good. I've got a massive empty space over here, which I'm not really sure what I'm doing with yet, but I'm sure we can come up with something in the not too distant future. As we head outside, I haven't fully decorated outside yet. Obviously this side of the build is kind of, well, not there in terms of the path and all the rest of it. It's not there yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We got all the moss around the outside at least, and it's looking pretty good. I said I kind of wanted to combine that kind of style with that kind of style, with not having exactly the same as. So it's kind of have gone down that route. I could have put the green into there as well for a bit of difference, but I quite like how this looks. So I think we're going to leave it as is. As for what we're going to do next, though, I don't actually have much planned at this point in time, but there is lots I can be getting on with, because there's lots of farms I need to build still, and there's lots of other things we need to do as well. So let's have a look in this box over here, for example. We got bee farm we can get set up. We need to get up a cow farm to get this thing done. I need a flower farm for dyeing the armors. I need to go hunting some more music discs and actually build a music disc farm, because that's one thing we're definitely going to need. I need to carry on stopping up my shop with enchanted stuff. Now, this lot, I literally went and bought this from the villagers, disenchanted it and re-enchanted it on the enchantment table, because I figured that might give me a little bit of a head start, and out on some things it most definitely has. As you can see, some things have got quite good enchants already on them. And some of the more expensive enchantments, like feather falling, I've got on both sets of boots that I've enchanted already, which is very convenient. And obviously, yeah, some of the stuff's got pretty good start-up enchantments already. Some of it hasn't really, just done breakings. Not really brilliant, but it's better than nothing. So we've definitely got something to start ourselves off with. But I haven't actually built one of these other than in creative at this point. So I think I might go back to creative, have a look at my design for this, figure out how we're going to make it work, and I might get on and make a music disc farm, because I want all the music discs. I've got some of the rare ones. Obviously, I've got Pig Step at the top. I've got the new one there. I've got Melahai. I don't have some of the simple. I don't have 13. I don't have Cat yet, but I'm sure we can find them relatively quickly. It's just all the other ones we got to get from the Deep Dark and all that we have to get our hands on as well. So let me go creative and have a little look at my music disc farm I've already got designed, and I'll come back to you guys in a little while. Alrighty, here we are over in the creative world, and as you can see, the premise for this is very simple. What we've got above is a creeper farm. Now, it's not working currently because I haven't got it set up correctly. Basically, the bit of light coming down from up here, and it's making a mess. Now, one thing I have got, I haven't done trapdoors. I have put in amethyst crystals, the smallest ones, because mobs still think they're full blocks and try to walk off of them. So if I just break my way in here, and I put the creeper on there, eventually he'll try and walk off if he's got any AI at all. And when he does walk off, he will fall down here. He will land on this block down here. I can get in there to put a thing in place. It'd be fantastic. Can I get in there to put a thing in place? Let's open this trapdoor. There we go. And that will open up the trapdoors. The golem will be able to see the skeleton. The skeleton will see the golem and start shooting. Now, the way I could make this slightly faster, we put a wither rose in the bottom of there so the creepers start taking damage naturally, but they will be getting a little bit of full damage as they drop down there. So if I make that a little bit taller, so they drop 20 blocks, so we one hit kill when they hit the bottom, which would be a really good way of doing it. And if we come down here, as you can see, oh, too far away, we get all the music discs. We got loads of Melahai in here, because apparently that's one of the most common ones to get from this sort of farm. We got Maul, we got Far, we got Stall, we got Strahd, we got Chirp, we got Cat, we got 11, and yeah, we got blocks. So we got most of the music discs from this farm just from doing a little bit of testing. Now, I think we're going to go build this on Ludic, but what I need to do first is find somewhere to build it. Get myself a creeper farm made that's better than this one, because this one does work, It's just not working exactly as well as I'd like it to be. As I said, I've done it too low. I've done it in such a way that the light is getting in too much from this chute here, especially for this corner over here. So I don't know why creepers aren't spawning, but obviously the buttons are there to stop spiders from spawning. The buttons have to be there, otherwise it ends up being a spider farm, and the spiders just block all of the spawning space for creepers. So yeah, let me get things and stuff and everything together. Let me head over to Ludic, and we'll go find somewhere we can build this thing. Alrighty, I've got just about everything I need, and I have selected a location to build the farm. Another thing I have done as well is kind of change the idea I had slightly for the farm. And it's not going to be exactly as I designed it in the creative world. Now, the best way of me showing you that will be to show you in creative, which I haven't built it yet, or show you in survival when I finish building it. I'm going to go build this thing over on Twitch/AtelierLegend Gaming. I hope to see you guys there. Alrighty, so partway through the build, I thought I'd bring you guys back in just quickly so I can show you the progress we've been making. Now, the creeper killing area is fully set up. I've got my golem in place. I haven't got the skelly yet. That's going to be a real pain to get hold of because skeletons are annoying to get. I've also got the trident killer set up on the other side for our main killing area. And it's going to be a small issue. It's not going to actually move every single creeper across into the creeper killing zone, because what's going to happen is everything's going to spawn up on this platform. They're going to drop into this one wide chute in the middle. They're going to get flushed down from that way down into here. And then I'll just drop in. I'll give you a little tour of what's going on. And then we got this waterway here, which goes two different directions. This way goes down into our trident killer. That's where all the main mobs are going to go. And our creepers get sent this way, which doesn't look like it's big enough, but it is big enough. And then they drop into there. Now, as I said, not every creeper will drop in, but most of them will. And that's the important thing. Most of the creepers will drop in here. So that's how we're looking at the moment. I need to get the top half of this farm built. And yes, I'm doing it at deep slate. I'm also going to be using dark oak planks because they're cheap. And I don't have the time today to go out digging out loads of stuff. So I figure I'll do it as quick and as cheaply as I can and get this thing all in place. Now, I want to make sure we have spider spawning, so that's the other reason we get a load of wood, because then we can make buttons and make it non-spider spawner. And I've also got my armor stand for my armor stand pack of Mr. Foxy No Tails. So what we can do is we're going to have an AFK spot around about kind of here. So what we can do is grab our banner, give that thing our banner, and we got our spawning sphere. Now, this is very important, because if our AFK spot is right down there, we need to make sure that we build the spawn areas between the green and the red spheres. Now, if I hop up on the edge of this wall over here, I've fallen down. I fell in the hole. But yes, as you can see, we've got a green sphere and a red sphere. We need to make sure that all of our spawning area is in the area of the green, in between the green and the red, which actually gives me quite a large area to get this farm built. Hence another reason why I'm going to bring wood into it, because it's going to make it a lot cheaper to build. And yes, I know I've been on this season for 15 episodes. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get it done. But anyway, yes, let me cut away. Let me get some more of this bad boy in place, and I'll come back with another update. Alrighty, welcome on back in. I have now got the farm all finished. Occasionally creepers go down into here, but as you can see, we've got a creeper coming down there, which is beautiful. But why is Skelly not shooting creeper? I had to rebuild this thing like 3 times because the creeper kept blowing up for no reason. Wasn't me being in proximity was making it blow up either. I'm not quite sure why it was blowing up. But it was blowing up and destroying all the redstone and everything else that was around there. So I've rebuilt it with obsidian now to stop that from happening. But for some reason, I've moved the Skelly back a block. And I moved the golem back a block as well. But for some reason, Now the Skelly can't see the Golem. And I'm not really sure why, because he should be able to see him. Alrighty, after some figuring and some finagling, and honestly quite a bit of help from chat, we have got this thing sorted out. Now, the water stream was a big issue. As you see, the magma block there, basically that is a waterless bubble column, which you basically put water on the magma block, then put powdered snow, then wash away the powdered snow, and you get a waterless bubble column. Now, this is very useful because you put flowing water over it. This is how we're separating the creepers out. Also changing the water stream, so we basically drop them down there, they go across there, and then they go past here and then back into there. Basically means you've got a straight line run for the creepers to get stuck on this wall. There's also a couple of trapdoors on the inside of the little passage there. That's just to aid the mobs to move to the right side or left side if we're looking at it. Also gives the creepers more chance of coming through into the creeper kill area. Now, not every creeper goes that way. Obviously, it's never going to happen. Let's turn this thing off quickly. Yeah, it's never going to happen. We're never going to have every single creeper growing here. But when it comes to the creepers blowing up, we have solved that situation as well. We moved the skeleton back a block, so he's now 3 blocks away from the creeper. We also moved the iron golem 2 more blocks away, so he has got a 5-block gap to the creeper, which also allows the skeleton to be able to see the golem. More importantly, see the golem's eyes. Because just like Java Edition, the skeleton has to see the eyes of the golem, not just the body. Which is kind of annoying. They have to meet gaze, essentially, for them to be able to connect. But as you can see, I've had this thing running for a little while. And I've got this little furnace thing over the side here, which I'm putting all the bows in. And I'm just cooking all the armor, basically. But the overall plan, I haven't started doing it yet. But I'm going to start keeping the leather armor. Because, well, I'm going to need it, essentially. Because on stream, we have this little command called !suit. And in my tents, we have armor stands. And on the armor stands, you can have a suit of armor. It starts out a colored leather set of your choice. I can then enchant that colored leather set if you get it again. Basically, all you need to do is get up to 100%. And we can upgrade your armor every time you get 100% suit, which is rather cool. But that is going to have to wait for another day for me to explain that further, because I need to end it there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't enjoyed it, hit the like button. It's been quite a long time coming this episode. I apologise for the delay. But if you really loved it, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.